The first draft of the Indian Penal Code was prepared by the First Law Commission, chaired by Thomas Babington Macaulay. The draft was based on the simple codification of the law of England, while at the same time borrowing elements from the Napoleonic Code and Louisiana Civil Code of 1825. The first draft of the code was presented before the Governor-General in Council in the year 1837, but subsequent revisions and amendments took 2 more decades. The complete drafting of the code was done in 1850 and presented to the Legislative Council in 1856. It was delayed being placed on the Statute Book of British India due to the Indian Revolt of 1857. The code came into force on January 1, 1860 after undergoing many revisions and amendments by Barnes Peacock, who would go on to serve as the first Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court. Structure of the Indian Penal Code. The IPC in its various sections defines specific crimes and provides punishment for them. It is subdivided into 23 chapters that comprise of 511 sections. The basic outline of the code is defined ahead. Chapter 1 Sections 1 to 5 Introduction. Chapter 2 Sections 6 to 52 General Explanations. Chapter 3 Sections 53 to 75 of Punishments. Chapter 4 Sections 76 to 106 General Exceptions of the Right of Private Defense, Sections 96 to 106. Chapter 5 Sections 107 to 120 of Abetment. Chapter 5A Sections 128 to 120B Criminal Conspiracy. Chapter 6 Sections 121 to 130 of Offences against the State. Chapter 7 Sections 131 to 140 of Offences relating to the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Chapter 8 Sections 141 to 160 of Offences against the Public Tranquility. Chapter 9 Sections 161 to 171 of Offences by or relating to public servants. Chapter 9 is Sections 171A to 171I of Offences relating to elections. Chapter 10 Sections 172 to 190 of Contempts of Lawful Authority of Public Servants. Chapter 11 Sections 191 to 229 of False Evidence and Offence against Public Justice. Chapter 12 Sections 230 to 263 of Offences relating to coin and government stamps. Chapter 13 Sections 264 to 267 of Offences relating to weight and measures. Chapter 14 Sections 268 to 294 of Offences affecting the public health, safety, convenience, decency, and morals. Chapter 15 Sections 295 to 298 of Offences relating to religion. Chapter 16 Sections 299 to 377 of Offences affecting the human body. Of Offences affecting life including murder, culpable homicide, Sections 299 to 311. Chapter 16. Of the causing of miscarriage, of injuries to unborn children, of the exposure of infants, and of the concealment of births, Sections 312 to 318. Of hurt, Sections 319 to 338. Chapter 16 of wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement, Sections 339 to 348. Of criminal force and assault, Sections 349 to 358. Chapter 16 of kidnapping, abduction, slavery and forced labor, Sections 359 to 374. Sexual offences including rape and sodomy, Sections 375 to 377. Chapter 17 Sections 378 to 462 of Offences against Property. Of theft, Sections 378 to 382. Of extortion, Sections 383 to 389. Chapter 17 of robbery and dacoity, Sections 390 to 402. Of criminal misappropriation of property, Sections 403 to 404. Of criminal breach of trust, Sections 405 to 409. Chapter 17 of the receiving of stolen property, Sections 410 to 414, of cheating, Section 415 to 420, of fraudulent deeds and disposition of property, Sections 421 to 424. Chapter 17 of mischief, Sections 425 to 440, of criminal trespass, Sections 441 to 462. Chapter 18 Section 463 to 489, offences relating to documents and property marks. Offences relating to documents, Section 463 to 477A, Chapter 18 Offences relating to property and other marks, Sections 478 to 489, Offences relating to currency notes and banknotes, Sections 489A to 489E. Chapter 19 Sections 490 to 492 of the Criminal Breach of Contracts of Service. Chapter 20 Sections 493 to 498 of Offences relating to marriage. Chapter 28 Sections 498A of Cruelty by husband or relatives of husband. Chapter 21 Sections 499 to 502 of defamation. Chapter 22 Sections 503 to 510 of criminal intimidation, insult and annoyance. Chapter 23 Section 511 of attempts to commit offences. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel.